What's up, everyone? It is time for the grand finals in Southern California. I'm joined with, of course, Verity Crawley.
And
Uh,
we're at Cow Bowl in Southern
Cowboy,
California.
it's a beautiful
It
facility.
is.
The finals have just got underway, so we're going to flip the camera around and take a look and see what we've got. Lane 7, 8, 9, 10. We've got Dylan going against Russell Lai over on 7 and 8. And on 9 and 10, Charlie Katz, who's getting up to shoot the 9 pin on lane 9, uh, ironically. Hook a little. There you go. Is playing against Joshua Yamachi.
You've
Yamachi?
got it, yeah.
Yamachi. Who do you got over on 11,
And then
12,
on
and
11
13,
and 12,
14?
we have Arsa. Hopefully, I've said that correctly. Against Aiden, who has just thrown his shot. And then over on lanes 13 and 14, in the under 135 average division, we have Cameron versus Jacob. So each pair of lanes is based off divisions. So we have a 185 average and over. That is lanes 7 and 8, lanes 9 and 10 is 160 to 184 average. Then 11 and 12 is 136 to 159. And then our final pair on 13 and 14 is under 135. So really cool that we have them kind of separated by averages. I feel like that's great for the bowlers as they're starting to develop and definitely learn and improve. So this is a 1-game match, and then whoever wins will go and bowl the number 3 seed, who are able to get some practice shots down on a separate pair. And they will then come in and bowl another game, and then obviously that continues until they bowl the number 1 seed for the final. Of which they will be bowling for some scholarship money. The scholarship money is very good in the A and B division. They're bowling for $1,000. And then C and D division are both bowling for $800, which I think is awesome that they have this opportunity.
Heck yeah, and thank you to all the Southern California bowling proprietors that put this tournament on, and our friends are here running the tournament.
Yeah, absolutely. I think they're doing a fantastic job. There was a good amount of bowlers today. They bowled 10 games of qualifying, and they got to bowl on 2 different patterns as well. So they bowled on short this morning, 5 games, took a lunch break, and then bowled another 5 games. So we have the best 5 from each division from the combined 10 games. And right now, we don't have a clear winner in any match. I feel like all of these matches today are probably going to come down to the 9th and 10th frame. And right now, they are bowling on the long pattern. But what is interesting is that they are actually bowling on the leftovers from the 5 games of qualifying. So these matches are not going to be on fresh. They are from already bowled 5 games, which I think will make the matches even more interesting.
For sure.
If you are watching and want to give a shout out to anyone that is bowling a match right now or perhaps is in the building, feel free to drop us a comment.
Drop a comment.
What? I shouldn't say drop us a comment. It should just be drop a
Drop a
comment.
comment. Drop a comment.
It means the same thing,
have a
Gary.
spot of tea. Drop a comment. Way to go, Charlie. This is an exciting match for me right here. Charlie has been bowling really well recently. I think she's won a couple PBA juniors, if I am not mistaken. And they've been to Storm. They've come visit us at Storm HQ. In fact, her and her brother Frankie had made us little gifts, uh, little rocks that they decorated, and they sit when you walk into Storm HQ.
No way. Those are the rocks.
Yeah,
I love
They
those
made
rocks.
Charlie
I
made
always take a picture of them every time that I'm there.
the little ones
Yeah.
that are like hand painted.
Yeah, they're
Yeah,
cute.
yeah, that's from the cat's family.
Nice. That's
Yeah,
amazing.
super cool.
If anyone hasn't visited Storm HQ, I highly recommend a visit, especially now that the museum is open too. It is very cool to see.
Heck yeah. All right, so in this view, we can't see any scoreboards. So if we want to look at scoreboards, we got to go here, 7 through 10. Historically, every time we do live streaming, we have, you can't really see it on your phones anyway.
Yes.
We try to, if you don't show the scoreboard, people are like, we want to see the scoreboard. Or
But
like,
then when you have the
you can't
scoreboard, you
read
still
it.
can't read it.
You can't read it. So you're going to have to rely on us. And that means Verity has to tell you what's happening on 7, 8, and 13 and 14 because I can't see that far. So, Verity,
Okay,
who's
well,
off to the lead
right
over
now
here
on 13 and 14,
yeah, which one of our
we
friends?
have
Cameron or Jacob? Which one is?
Jacob. Jacob is in the lead right now by a little under 20 pins.
Okay.
Cameron just had an opportunity to step up and strike after missing a single pin, but he did not. He 4-pinned, so I think it could still end up being a close game depending on what happens.
And then 7 and 8.
And then on 7 and 8, let's see. I actually can't see one of the scores right now.
You can.
No, there is
I see 43 in the third.
Yeah, correct.
And
but
then
there
the
is
other
a
score is
there is a block on the
there's
other
a
score,
block
so I'm
over
unable
the
to
top.
see it.
We can't tell you.
Yeah. So I don't know.
No, there's
Russell,
literally you
Russell
see,
just got a spare after having a split.
and you can see on
And
lane
I can
8.
see that, correct? Yeah.
Lane 8 has.
I
mean,
think
people
that-
at home can see it
I
because the
think
camera's on.
Dylan has 57 in the third. Yes. Oh, our little box is moving.
57
So right now,
to 43.
right now, Dylan is up, and he is working on a spare.
Whoa. Well, they figured that out. Let's go to 11 through 14. Aiden Skillman trying to convert the 2-7 here.
I'm going to interrupt, but that's an awesome last name. Skillman?
Yeah, super cool. Spare it up. Yeah, good shot, Aiden. Well played, well played. So one of the things that both you and I found awesome was this is all based on skill, not gender. And it's basically if your average is it fits within this certain thing, then that's the division that you play in. And so here, Asa, who's playing Aiden Skillman, your favorite name, Asa Yang, they averaged 150 and 151 here today. And so to qualify in this division, which is a 159 average or less, or down to 136.
Which what's even more awesome, if you look at the scores, the leader for this division was Justin.
Yes.
And he averaged 171. But
Yes.
he's within a 136 to 159. So he outbowled himself, which
Absolutely.
is amazing to see. And I think we see that in quite a few of the divisions as well. When you look at the lowest average division we have, which is under 135, the leader in that division from today was Harley, and Harley averaged 144.
I like that. So today there were 5, well, maybe not. Could be more than 5 people that bowled over.
Absolutely. So lanes 13 and 14, Jacob is currently up right now. He is so little. I absolutely love watching him bowl, and he's so happy too.
He's bouncing around.
He is. He's up by 100 pins. He did just split, but right now we could say that he's probably going to be safe, and he will be moving on to bowl Jaden Rodriguez, who averaged 133 for his 10 games.
Our little man went Brooklyn and left a 4-9. Think about that for a minute. That it's hard to do. Jacob, I could do it. Me and you got that.
It's a pretty tied game over here on 11 and 12. Asa versus Aiden. They both have 70 in the 5th frame working on a spare. And actually, if we look to 9 and 10, that's also a very close game. There's only 1 pin in it right now with Charlie and Joshua.
Charlie has to shoot the 248. Not my favorite spare to shoot.
She gets it no
Picks
problem,
it up,
though.
Picks it up like a champ.
101 for Cameron, which means that Jacob has won. He is already over that score, so he will move on to face Jaden in the next round.
How exciting.
I
Well,
love
congratulations.
that Cameron got such a good cheer after he finished. Everyone was clapping for him, which is lovely to see.
Yep. So good bowling to Cameron, who's going to finish 5th place in his division. And that's some money there. He's got some scholarship coming his way. Looks like $280 headed his way. And they were, as often at the Stormy Championships, the little guys and gals are the first ones done. They just go up, fire the ball.
Which is funny, right?
Because so funny.
They probably strike the least. Yeah, they're the first done.
Yeah, because they're just
quick,
all over it. Good pick up there by Joshua. Aiden, you got Skillman. Mr. Skillman got that one going a little right. And he rolls a reverse hook. Do you call it a reverse hook or a backup ball?
I call it a backup ball, which actually when I was young, like really young, learning to bowl, I started out with a backup ball.
Yeah, I believe. I think Simo bowls that way now.
Sometimes he's won a title backup.
Full-time backup bowler. Good shot, Aiden. Tight game. All right, can we get an update down here on 7 and 8 for us there?
We can. Right now, Dylan is up. We have Russell, who just opened, so he has 107 in the 7th. Let's see what Dylan can do. Dylan's working on a spare. He has 95 in the 5th. Throws it very nice. He washes out. So even if Dylan doesn't convert this spare, he will still be up.
I think Charlie made a little ball change there. Would you do me the honors of marking who's where over there? Or you could just draw a line through them like they're
out of it now,
dead
right?
to you. Like, come on.
You
could have put a 5. You could have put a 5
enough.
next to Cameron instead of a line through his name. Yeah, he's finished 5th. Cameron, I would not have done you like that. I would have put a small little 5 on your top 5 finish.
But
congratulations.
Gary chose not to do it, and now he's picking on me for how I've chosen to do it. So he should have just done it himself.
Violent. It was just violent, like line through, like, get out of here. Terrible. We got the next guy coming in, Jaden Rodriguez.
Averaged 133 for his 10 games. Dylan just struck down on lane 7. He is up by 9 pins at the moment, so now we have to see what Russell can do to match him.
But I think the lanes are a bit tricky right now.
They're difficult because they've already had 5 games on them, and the scores were not high to begin with on this 45-foot pattern.
Oh, flushed it. So a
there are
10-pin match.
yeah, 9 pins if we're, being picky to actually get the score correct, Gary.
We're not. We're talking in generalities over here, Verity.
Things have changed a little on 11 and 12 because, we have a couple of single pin misses in a row from Asa.
I'm going Asa.
Asa? Probably sounds a bit better.
Asa.
Asa. He currently has 126 in the 9th.
Charlie almost missed the 3-pin. She almost missed it. Charlie. Aiden's grinding it out. I'm telling you, scores are low, and that's because lanes are hard. This pattern started out, was it 45 feet?
45 feet.
45 feet with 2.7 to 1 ratio, and people kind of played all over the place because of various skill levels in the competition. And yeah, so I think they didn't break down quite right. And the champion in the under 135 division, because that's how fast they're bowling, they're almost going to be done.
It seems like
They're already in the
they
first
are
round.
starting their match. So now we have Jaden Rodriguez against Jacob.
Oh, Aiden.
Aiden chopped the spare.
Yeah, so this is going to the 10th frame.
Yep.
Let's
There's
get
only
here.
3 pins in it between Aiden and Asa. I'm not very good with his name. I will apologize, guys.
Asa.
Asa.
Still.
I'll get it. I'll hopefully get it by the end of the day.
The only reason is the priest that married Leanne and I, his name was Asa. That's why, and he spelled it that way. So
A-C-E, like ace. Like I would A-C-E, I would say.
I'm asking him. Find his parents. Where are they at? Ask Ken. Ken knows. Ken Fong. Say Ken Fong. How do you pronounce Asa's name? Is it Asa? Ken doesn't know.
A-S-A. Asa. Ken doesn't know. It looks like Dylan will take the lead down on lanes 7 and 8.
There's all kinds of anarchy going on. So, Aiden has just opened in the 10th.
For a 138.
138, which now means we can get a double if Mr. Yang can pull out the double here. He needs 2. First one is off. It is not going to happen for him. So what am I talking about? What am I even talking? He needs a mark. He doesn't need a double. He just needs the spare.
He needs to spare it and get 3.
But he's changing balls.
Oh, no.
135.
So he lost by 2 pins. So now Aiden will go on to bowl against Kelly.
Perugananan.
Perugananan, who averaged 154 for the 10 games.
Right in his division, right in his age or average range. Okay. What else? Let's move. Let's
7
move.
and 8. We have.
I got to move the camera.
Okay. Dylan will win down on lanes 7 and 8.
Dylan is advancing.
He will, yes.
Okay.
Because his partner Russell can only max out for 165.
Interesting.
And Dylan is already at 166.
So math. That's
So
what
math.
you're saying. Okay. Math.
Bowling math.
Bowling math.
The first match is Aiden Skillman. He moves on to meet second seed.
Peruganan.
It's like Tavraheinen.
Charlie got that one. This is a tight game right here.
Yes. So Charlie can shoot 161.
Get them all, Charlie.
And the max
it's gonna be close.
for Joshua is 172 if he strikes out. So she really could do with getting 10 here.
I like Joshua's game. I'm watching Joshua bowl, and every time I let it go, I'm thinking, what's he bowling? 220? Like he's just really good. And I like Charlie's game. So these are what is their average range? One up to 185.
160 to 184.
All right.
Yeah, they both averaged 167 today for their 10 games.
On very demanding conditions.
So they're going to be a little under that for this game.
Oh, five.
That's not great from a count perspective. It will make it a little bit easier for Joshua here, a little less pressure as he steps up in the 10th.
He's going to need Mark.
He does need to mark.
Joshua Yamaguchi. That's what I want to say, but it's not how you say it. Yamaguchi.
Over on lanes 13 and 14, we have...
Wait, we're not there yet. Are we there yet?
Well, I was just letting everyone know that there's 8 pins in it between
there.
Jacob and Jaden.
Did flush, Joshua. Good shot. All right, so he's going to advance. So we've got our 2 winners down here, right? Did you draw lines
I did
angrily
draw lines
through
through them. Sorry.
Okay. We'll go back over to our 11 through 14
Yes, and
cam.
Charlie will receive $330 in scholarship for her 5th place finish.
Good job, Charlie. Good job. Well played. Can I just go down and ball rep for Joshua for like 2 seconds
Sure.
so he could shoot 220 next game?
By all means, you go for it, Coach Gary.
I mean, Joshua, listen, here's what we're going to do. If you're listening, which you're not, if you're listening, you're gonna get your feet and you're gonna move them towards Utah. Move it toward Utah a little bit, and you'll be fine. And just let the big dog eat. Just there's the 5-7-10.
Now, that is a practice shot for her, so she has not started the game yet. But that is Kylie. She
5-7-10.
averaged 154 for her 10 games. She will be bowling against Aiden.
All right. Aiden. Good bowling, Charlie. Way to represent the gals in the building.
Absolutely. Girl power.
Girl power.
Over in 13 and 14, Jacob is currently in the lead over the 3-seed Jaden.
Jacob trying to run the ladder. Jacob's
going to try and run the ladder.
Oh, he had to open in the second, but he's got all spares and 1 open. Okay. By the way, they're in their 5th frame. They're almost done.
So match has started on 11 and 12 with Aiden.
It has.
Jeremy Morris. And in the B division, Joshua Yamaguchi moves on. He now faces the 3rd seed, Dylan Jackson. If I get those 3rd seeds down the lane, 2 balls on each lane will get set up.
2 balls on each lane for Dylan Jackson coming in, who I think Dylan snowboards. That's what I'm going with. Dylan, come talk to me. Do you snowboard? Is that why your shirt has a big mountain that looks like we should be skiing? Verdi, I think you need some new designs.
I have a couple of new designs for this year, Gary. If you paid attention to my life, you would know that.
What about what do you got? You got your bowling pin, girl, guy, whatever.
My little pin pal. Do you not think
Pin
he's
pal.
adorable?
Your little pin pal. You got a little pin pal. And you've got your England flag.
Yes. And I do have a few more than that. I actually did a competition this year for the members of my online community to design a jersey. So they all submitted a jersey design, and then I picked a winner, and I made the jersey for tour, and they get their own jersey too.
Just one more reason to be a Verdi fan. So many. Wow. They're tricky. Dylan's coming over going, what's up with these lanes? Joshua, remember, feet to Utah. Throw a ball.
It's definitely difficult coming in when you only get 2 practice shots on a lane and who you're bowling against has just had a whole game to get comfortable. So they definitely have a much
But scores
better
aren't high.
feel. I know, but they have more of a feel for the lanes, right? So I feel like there's a chance here that we might see some people run the ladder.
I like the aces not leaving. I'm digging that. He's camped out. Ace is with us. He's gonna hang out and call some action in the booth.
Maybe he doesn't know what's going on.
Bring him up. And over in the U12 division, or whatever, the U8-year-olds. I mean, how tall could Jacob be?
I don't know. But
I mean,
he's
not
doing
tall.
good.
How old is he?
How old is he?
Like 3?
No, he's got to be. I'm not very good with this. 5?
Okay, he's like 5 years old, just running through the step ladder right now, bouncing all around.
Yeah, he's
basically like my twin.
Currently leading. He's up on Jaden right now through 7 frames.
Jaden, a little two-hander over there as well.
Not even watching his ball go through the pins. He's
He
walking
did not.
back. He did not like it.
Oh,
he was
not happy. Mr. Rodriguez over there was like, I'm not having this. He was like, come on, Jaden. You got more than that. All right, Aiden. You gotta make that spare. We're gonna shift over 7 through 10.
Yeah, you guys need to watch Jeremy Morris throw his shot because I think he throws it very nice.
Yeah,
So
he's good game. He's gonna get up on lane 7, the farthest away from currently. Storm's Facebook page. Yes.
I love seeing people be stable at the line. And
yeah, that's a big thing with you, isn't it?
Yeah, I love it. I just think that everyone should be. Like, we should hold our shots until the ball hits the pins. It's just professional. It's what bowling should be.
It's just the way it is.
It's just the way it is.
Yeah.
But anyway, that
Sounds
is
a little.
A double for Jeremy. And
I like
we
falling
have
over when I throw it.
Dylan, who is going to try and run the ladder up
Now,
on lane 8.
Get closer to Utah, Joshua. There you go. Josh is going to move in a little bit. Can I call him Josh? Does anyone call him Josh? I've never met him before. I'm just making things up.
I'm sure they probably do, right? Most people have their name shortened. That's why I loved my name as a kid, because it was never shortened.
I don't know whose hair I like better on 9 and 10. They
Dylan
both have
or
cool. Yeah, I think Joshua's hair is really cool.
Joshua, because I love that Joshua just like stays in place.
It's perfect
without a bunch of gel.
Yeah, it's dead perfect.
So you can hang out for promotional pictures.
Dylan, though, I like it. The surfer, snowboarder guy. I'm gonna find out if he snowboards. I just need to know. I need to. Callie with a two-handed approach here.
She averaged 154 for her 12? Wow, 10 games.
She's been bowling all day.
Yeah, scores are close. They are tied right now. Over on the pair you can't see, 13 and 14 with the D division. It looks like Jacob is going to take the win over Jaden. Jaden shot 126. And Jacob is on pace to shoot 140.
Jason's in the chat. He's letting everyone know about your Patreon page, and
Oh,
you have
that's
this
cool.
whole thing about posting shots, and that he went by Jay, by the way. So he went straight by Jay. I think
Anyone call
everyone
you
does.
G?
G Money, yeah. G Money. G Money clip. I love the two-handed girls coming up. We see it at the Storm Youth tournaments all the time. Every time we go to another one, like this weekend's in Green Bay, and I bet there's more two-handed girls bowling than there was the last tournament.
Oh,
Like it just
absolutely.
keeps growing
Yeah.
and growing and growing.
Yeah, it's not going to take long until we have quite a few more two-handers on the women's tour. Right now, we don't have many, but I don't doubt that in a few more years that's going to change.
You got
So Jaden Rodriguez will win $300 in scholarship money.
because they're done already.
They are done already, and
Good
Jacob
bowling,
will
Jaden.
continue to bowl, continue to try and run the ladder, and he will now compete against Liam, who averaged 134 in his 10 games.
Liam go down the lane 13 and 14, 2 balls on each lane.
Ooh, a little Brooklyn over there. We just had back-to-back Brooklyns by the fellas here.
And currently, Dylan and Joshua are tied on lanes 9 and 10. They both have 9 spare double.
And both went Brooklyn in the third.
It's like they're copying one another.
Yeah, it's fair. Some fairness right there. Oh, Aiden's made that twice now in his 2 games on the live TV pair.
It's a close game between them as well. There's only 1 pin in it at the moment, Aiden being up.
Wow. Oh. Okay.
Spare for Dylan puts him at 69 in the 3rd frame.
All right, Joshua, working on a double. Let's see. Did we move in? Oh.
That was firm.
That was firm. That was firm. I think he liked it.
I think he looks a little confused, though, as to why he went Brooklyn on the shot before.
Because he hasn't moved in yet. What do we got over here? 60 to 63 on lanes 11 and 12. Spare keeps it a 3-pin match. Who's coming up on our far pair? Liam?
We have Liam against Jacob.
Okay.
Liam gets 2 practice shots on each lane. So he's just taking those before the match will start.
Liam
I
is
just
going to
love
slow
the
it down.
difference in size between the two of them.
Oh my gosh.
Like,
Good spare. Liam's going to bring the pace of play
look at his
down.
Storm jersey, though. That is awesome. I
It's
love
fire.
it when Coolwick always do jerseys based off Storm bowling balls. So, for example, like if you love the concept, you can get a matching concept jersey.
Oh,
I
that's
think they
sweet.
do such a good job of actually like replicating what the bowling ball looks like, the
Yeah.
colors, the swirl design on the bowling balls.
Do you find yourself as one of the top females in the game? Do you find yourself when you get to these type of events rooting a little harder for the gals out on the lanes? Like
I probably should say no, right? And that I support everybody equally. But there is that little bit inside of me that's like this girl power. Like, I want the girls to win. Yeah.
Yeah. Nothing against Aiden in our match over on 11
Absolutely
and
nothing.
12.
Like, I still want everyone to compete, but there is that little bit of like, I think it's pretty safe to say that the men tend to be superior in our sport. Like, they have a little bit of an advantage from a power standpoint. So to be able to see girls outperform the guys, I think is like what the sport needs. We need more female bowlers. So I look forward to watching more girls compete.
Yeah.
And I know that we have some more girls coming up. So I'm looking forward to seeing them compete. The next match on 11 and 12, we will have Kaylina.
Do you know my favorite female professional bowler is?
I hope it's Leanne.
No.
Hmm.
No, it's not Leanne.
I think it should be your wife.
It's not her. No. No. No, come on.
Then I don't know who else it
You
could
don't
be,
have a
Gary.
proper guess?
No.
Nora.
Okay. You know you're supposed to say me because I'm sat right next to you.
Yeah, but then I'd be lying.
Oh.
Like,
okay.
you might be my favorite person in bowling, like all around person. And I love your game, but I am such a fan of the power that Nora brings to the game, and she throws it fast with the two-handed style.
Yes.
And that's the one thing you'll see with most of the females growing up. They're learning the two-handed delivery. They don't have enough ball speed generated as much as Nora does.
Absolutely. And I think it should. Nora's very strong. She used to be a gymnast. And I think that's what makes the difference with her is she can create the power and she uses her legs in the correct way.
Yes.
A lot of younger females or perhaps females that were one-handed that have changed to two-handed, they don't quite have the strength in their legs in order to create the power. So then they try and use the upper body a little bit too much.
Yes. Yeah, it all comes from the legs, right?
Yes.
That's how it works. What a shot. What a shot. Well, this game all of a sudden here, Dylan is pulling the best game we've seen today, and he's getting smoked right now by Joshua.
Yes. Joshua surely took advantage of that Brooklyn strike in the third and has continued to strike. He
Hit it.
has 6 in a row.
There you go.
Very close game on 11 and 12.
Dylan working on a double here.
Big strike for Kaylee.
What a shot. Well played, Dylan. I don't know where to go.
I know. Over in 7 and 8, we currently have Jeremy ahead of Dylan. Jeremy just got a double. So I think that's going to be a close game too. We'll have to see if Dylan can match him. There is only 11 pins in it. There is so much going on. I'm not sure where to look either. Dylan got the double, so there is still 11 pins in that game with Jeremy being up.
Tall lefty versus tall righty. I'm going for the righty because I'm a righty. Nothing against the lefty. I'm just saying. Aiden, oh, good shot. He didn't get him to go.
He needed that
He
too
needed it.
because Kaylee put up a double against him. He currently has 3 opens in a row. But he can still max at 164.
That's what they call a GH 3-bagger. Aiden, welcome to the club. All right, we're gonna go to 11 through 14 after this shot. Okay.
Joshua just threw it in the gutter, which make things interesting.
That's fascinating. Dylan. Down by a
Yeah.
lot. Not
But
anymore.
he's not down by a lot
Not
anymore.
anymore.
He can get pretty close to Joshua.
Not anymore. Oh.
Just see his ball pick up. Like, he just needed to get deeper.
Yeah, yeah.
But his max is 237.
I'm liking this camera angle because no matter how I set the camera up, it looks crooked. Doesn't it?
Yes, it does.
And it's dead straight and it looks crooked on this every time. If on the right camera.
Yeah, down on 13 and 14. Jacob is currently down. So Jacob is the one that he was number 5 seed. He's been trying to run the ladder.
He just went Brooklyn and 4-9 again.
4-7 9.
4-9 again.
There's a 7 pin there. You just can't see it.
I know, but where'd the ball go? He throws a backup ball and went Brooklyn. Where does the ball go? Around the 4-7 in the gutter?
In the gutter, yeah. His ball speed's so slow.
It just bounced.
Just veers off.
Look at it. He's got the big wheel
He
going
can
right
make
now.
this.
He almost did. Oh, he's hopping. He's skipping.
He's happy.
He's happy.
On 11 and 12, Kaylee is currently in the lead over Aiden.
Yeah, by a minute. She won.
Yeah,
She won.
she doesn't even have to throw this one, but she will. But Aiden was our number 5 seed. He will finish 4th, and he will receive $300 in scholarship money.
He will be. Aiden, we'd like to welcome you to the Verity draws a big old angry line through your name on our score sheet up here, club. Uh-oh. 6-pin miss. Now we got a game. Now he needs a mark. Joshua is in need of filling 19 pins.
Yes, that was a 225 game from Dylan, which, by the way, he is in the 160 to 184 average category, and he just shot 225. So this has been a high-scoring match for what their average is.
This is the highest scoring
And,
match we've seen.
They both averaged around 167, 168 for their 10 games.
Oh,
And Joshua has just made it interesting.
he's gonna need to
He needs to make
slide
this.
the 2 over into the 10. Let's bring up the teleprompter. What would Randy do at this point?
Draw some lines and show
Draw
you
some
how you
lines.
have to hit
It-
the left-hand side of the 2-pin in
And
order
it'll
for
go
it to
smack it
skate
right in.
over. And he
Oh,
does
so
not.
close.
So
Joshua ends it. And Joshua, you got a big line through your
he
name.
ends his run, and
Finishes
he
4th.
will earn $350 in scholarship.
Thank
and
you,
over,
SoCal proprietors.
over on lanes 7 and 8, Dylan has taken the win against Jeremy.
Against. I'm going to go fix this other camera. Look at this thing.
Jeremy will take $350.
We're going to take a little break real quick. We're going to take a little break. How about that?
Sure.
We're going to watch an AI commercial break real quick while the new bowlers get over here. We're back. We're back. Hello, hello. All right. Verity, go over who is bowling
'Kay.
on 7,
Lanes
8, 9, 10.
7 and 8, we have Gage Baker against Dylan Ingram. They will be starting momentarily. Gage was coming in and gets 2 practice shots on each lane. Then over on 9 and 10, we have Lizette Arellano against Dylan Jackson. On lanes 11 and 12, we have Kaylina against Kaylee. So that is a complete girl power match. Absolutely love that one. And then over on lanes 13 and 14, they are already in the middle of their match. And we have Jacob, who was our number 5 seed, against Liam. And currently, the scores we have, let's have a look. We have Jacob has 60 in the 6th with a spare. And Liam has 87 in the 7th. He is on an open, so we shall see what happens there. Scores changed a little bit down there. Spare for Jacob in the 8th frame, so that actually ties things up a little bit more. There is less than 10 pins in that match between Liam and Jacob.
Are we still practicing over here?
Yes, we are. 2 practice shots on each lane.
Wow.
However, 7 and 8 have started, so Dylan already has a spare in the first frame.
Going up against the little guy.
Little against little, yeah.
Little guy. Gage.
So much power.
Take that. Solid night. Like this, we've got 2 gals going against each other in this B division.
And not to play favorites here,
Not,
but
I'm sorry, the C division.
Kaylina has one of my replica jerseys on, so I'm going to have to root for her. And Gary said that I didn't have many jerseys. He didn't even mention that one.
Kaylina
That is one of my designs.
Kaylee. Callie? I'm going Kaylee.
I've been saying Kaylee.
Kaylee. But we're in Cali.
We
So
are
it'd be
in
fun
Cali,
if it was
would be.
Cali.
They are about to start. Kaylina has had her practice shots.
All right, so replica jersey time over here.
I know she even has my name on her right sleeve. It's cute.
She does?
Yeah, because you have the option with the replica jerseys to have the athlete whose jersey it is have the name somewhere. So she has it on her right sleeve.
And did you talk to her today?
I did, yeah.
And she's a fan?
She is a fan. She says that she only owns 2 jerseys and that they're both mine. Like, how sweet is that?
Really?
She owns 2 bowling jerseys and both of them are one
Like
of my
you
replica.
have to root for her. Yeah. Legit. You have to root for her.
Oh, I am. She's going to win. But I hope it's a good match.
But then I'm going to take Kaylee then.
Okay.
Just to make our broadcast booth fair and equitable. They're only 1 pin apart in
They
total
are.
average today.
We also have another female bowler on lanes 9 and 10, Lizette Arellano. Don't know how I say the last name, but she averaged 172 for her 10 games. She is up on lane 9. Tied game over there. They both went strike 8-1. Dylan is currently up on lanes 7 and 8 against Gage. Gage had back-to-back opens, and Dylan has 2 spares. Over on 13 and 14, Liam needs to get 8 to win his match against Jacob. Jacob shot 122.
This is my girl, Lizette. She's smiley. Lizette. She's my girl. That's who I was talking to earlier today. What happened over there?
Liam has taken the win against Jacob, so Jacob's run of trying to run the ladder comes to the end. Liam
What
will...
are you talking about?
What do you mean?
He can't lose.
I know,
Look
but
at him.
Liam
He's
won.
too cute. He's
So-
like jumping around, having too much fun.
Jacob will receive $450 in scholarship money, and Liam will move on to bowl against Harley Jones in the final. Harley averaged 144 for the 10 games. And bear in mind, the D division is 135 and under average. So that was nearly 10 pins over his average.
Two-handed spare. Kaylee, good job. All right, Kalina, you got to convert the washout. She should be able to come back and talk to you about how's she gonna do this. You know, like you should be her coach, like in that way. Yeah, no,
Yeah.
oh.
I'd be okay with that. But she's going to figure it out by herself. I have faith. She's going to make a ball change here.
Liam has Harley Jones.
Bowling for $800 in scholarship money. That's awesome.
That's great. Harley Jones is coming up. Where's Debbie? Is she in there? Yep. Yep. Debbie, you're back. Okay. Your game that you're going to watch, Harley, who introduced herself to me after the qualifying rounds and said, "Are you Gary?" And then we had a whole chat, and I bragged about Rick to her, and I said, "Do you ever beat Rick?" And she said, she laughed out loud and said, "No way. He's too good." Anyway, so she will be up on the far right.
She'll get 2 practice shots on
Yep.
each lane.
Yeah, so she'll be going first here with a couple practice balls. Yeah. And then it's going to get on to the championship match where she was the leader of her division. She's been waiting in the wings over there.
It's always so much anticipation when you're just waiting and waiting to bowl the title match.
Yeah. Frankie, you want to come live stream? You want to call some action? Come on, you and Verity. Here, I'll give you the microphone. You don't even have to move. Just stay right there. Let me give it to you. What about Charlie? Charlie, you want to call some action with Verity? Come on. Come on. Come in. Chat with Verity. You could ask her about what's it going on. And all you have to do is click here. 7. Right here. 7 and 10. And
Okay.
11 and 12.
Got it.
Are you coming in? You want to go around?
So, Gary doesn't want to commentate anymore. So, Charlie Katz, who just bowled, is going to...
So you don't really have to do much here. Put I'll talk to Verity.
She's going to come in, and she was just bowling on lanes 9 and 10. Hi, Charlie.
Hello.
Welcome to the booth. This is exciting.
Yeah,
How's it going?
it's going good.
Yeah?
Yeah.
How are you feeling about bowling?
I'm feeling good. Yeah. I've been working on everything a lot recently. So,
Okay, that's good. There's always so much to work on in bowling, that's for sure.
yep.
So we are watching some bowling. We have lanes 11 and 12 and 13 and 14 on the screen right now. The final match between Harley and Liam will be starting soon. And on 11 and 12, we have Kaylee and Kaylina bowling against one another. Who do you want to win? Out of anyone here. Do you support? Are you friends with everyone?
I'm friends with everyone.
Okay.
Over there. It doesn't really matter to me because they're both my friends.
I love that.
And then, I don't know.
If we look at lanes 7 and 8, we have Gage with 4 in a row against Dylan. So he is currently up. He went open the first 2 frames and then has 4 in a row. So Dylan's going to try and come back.
Yeah.
How did you feel about this lane pattern today, the longer one?
It played tricky.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. It was definitely more of an inside
Yep.
play. But
I think a lot of people played out, though. Like, I have seen a lot of bowlers actually be a little bit too far right than I would imagine, and I think that's what's made them even trickier. Gabe with 5 in a row. And then on lanes 9 and 10, we have Dylan against Lizette. Dylan currently working on a double. Do you have any other events coming up after this that you're bowling?
I have the JBT TPC
Okay.
in next month. And then I believe somewhere around August we have SYC Reno.
Oh, exciting.
So, yeah.
Nice. There's an SYC happening this weekend in Green Bay right now. For those of you listening, we have Charlie in the booth with us. Gary has left for a moment because he decided he just doesn't want to work. So
I guess not.
he recruited Charlie to be in the booth to watch these matches. Most of these are semi-final matches, but over on lanes 13 and 14, we do have a final match. They were much quicker at bowling their match. Dylan is up on lane 9. He's currently working on a turkey. 2-8-10. Anne-Marie says hi to you.
Oh, hello.
Anne-Marie Ingram in the chat.
Oh, she's over there.
Listening. Wanted to hear what you had to say.
Yep.
All your wise words.
Yeah, that's Dylan's mom.
Awesome. Well, Dylan currently has 126 in the 8th. He split. So we have to see what Lizette can do here. She is currently up. If we take a look at lanes 11 through 14, that was Kaylina just got a strike for a double. Down on lanes 13 and 14, we have Harley against Liam. Harley has gone spare double. She is up on lane 14. Goes Brooklyn for a turkey. So she is currently up against Liam.
And then Dylan over here, he actually plays volleyball.
Okay.
Mhm.
That's
He hasn't been bowling much recently, but
We have Gage currently in the lead over Dylan down on lanes 7 and 8, which you guys can't see right now. And on lanes 9 and 10, we have Lizette currently ahead over Dylan.
How you guys doing in here, Verity?
great.
How's it going? Have you switched it around?
Yeah, we have. We've
Oh,
been
good.
talking about all the pairs.
You all good?
Gary's just coming to check on us and make sure that we're doing a good job. So
If there's any Verity stickers.
let's move the cameras so that you guys can see lanes 7 through 10 as they are both in the 10th frame. Gage has made things interesting by splitting in the 10th frame.
Gives Dylan a chance.
It does give Dylan a chance. How does that feel as a bowler when your opponent splits? And, like, what does it feel like?
It gives some sort of relief, but then it also, you feel the pressure, definitely. So
Do you like the feeling of pressure?
I do. I feel like it helps me, but then, it could be helpful and not helpful.
I like the feeling of pressure because I think it shows that we've got into a situation that we want, right? We've worked for it. We want to be competing at the highest level. We want to be in those final matches. So I think that feeling of pressure is very nice. Dylan can turkey for 214. Gage shot 200. Harley is currently in the 5th frame, Debbie. I will move the camera back there in a minute. She just made a spare after her turkey, so she is clean through 5 frames. She has 99 in the 4th, and Liam has 57 in the 4th, so she is up at the moment. Dylan gets the first one in the 10th. Just needs a mark here. On lanes 9 and 10, Dylan 3-6-10. He can shoot max 163 if he makes it and strikes. Harley got a strike in the 6th frame, and Dylan actually doubled in the 10th, so he will beat Gage and move on to bowl against John Abagania in the title match. John averaged 213 for his 10 games, and so Gage will finish 3rd and will receive $500 in scholarship. Over on 9 and 10. Dylan did not convert the 3-6-10, so he has shot 151, which means we just need a mark here. We didn't even need a mark, actually. That is that even though Lizette split, she is safe. She will beat Dylan. Let's move back to the end pairs.
In the PTSC Grand Finals in the A division, our top division, Dylan Ingram continues to climb the ladder. He will now take on top seed John Abagania for the title.
Kylie is actually an excellent golfer.
I like these fun facts.
Yeah.
That's awesome. I feel like a lot of bowlers love to golf. It's not something that I've ever got into, but especially on the guy side, so many bowlers play golf.
I personally just think golf is boring.
Okay, I'm all on board with that. Have you played?
I have. I used to play when I was like pretty little,
Okay.
but yeah, I just never had the patience for it.
Do you do any other sports besides from bowling?
I have done gymnastics.
Okay.
So, but mostly just bowling.
Good choice. I used
Yeah.
to do gymnastics too when I was younger. So on 11 and 12, we have Kaylee against Kaylina. And that is the semi-final match. And then on 13 and 14, we have the final match with Harley and Liam. And Harley is currently up. She is clean through 6 frames. She is just tempened in the 7th frame. The other pairings are having their 2 practice shots on each lane.
Good.
Kind of new. Is this, are you going to travel around and live stream for us?
I don't know.
Kaylee will take the win over Kaylina. And she will move on to face Justin Bloomer, who averaged 171 for the 10 games. Kaylina will receive $450 in scholarship. Harley did open in the 7th frame. She missed the 10 pin, but then she followed it with a strike. So right now she is up on Liam and is looking to win the title and $800 in scholarship money. Sorry.
No, I didn't want any part of it. That's why she's mean and throwing lines across people's names. She uses like Once you lose, it's very like, look, your name scratched out.
It is.
Right.
She scratched my name out too. Yeah.
I'm way out.
Visually, it's just with the name scratched out. It's easier to see that they're not bowling. You can do it next time.
In the BCSC shootout in the C division, Kylie Brogan advances to the championship match. She will take on Justin Bloomer for the title.
Need you to put the banner on the way. Yeah. And then. The right line has. Yeah. You guys, you ready? Put your balls on there. Ready? So each guy turns the title. They are the people that have out of that.
So we have started down on 7 and 8, but I'll keep the cameras here so you can see the final match of Harley and Liam. But down on 7 and 8 with John and Dylan. John has a double and Dylan has 9 spare, and he has just left a 6-pin. And then we have just started on 9 and 10 with Andrew and Lizette. And Lizette got a strike.
That's my new style. So I'm bringing this as my new style, right?
It is very unique.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shoving it down the lane.
Yeah. If it works.
I hear this guy's really good.
Yeah.
So why not?
So 13 and 14, Harley will win. Liam cannot strike out to win, so Harley has won the junior shootout in the D division, and she will move on with $800.
Yes, Justin has been very successful with this style. With his style of bowling, he has been very successful.
The champ. Did you see that little kid that came from like Korea to score? He was so cute. He would run up, do that like this. He almost. It was really fun. I love it.
Turkey for John on lead 7 and 8. And Dylan missed the spare, so John took advantage of that.
He did. John does very well under pressure.
A bit like his sister.
Yes, very much like his sister.
So congrats to Harley Jones on her win. She has just secured that. And her $800 scholarship money, she shot 192. Which, bear in mind, she is in the 135 and under division. And she shot 192 and averaged 144 for her 10 games. How far is your drive home, Charlie?
Around 30 minutes.
Oh, not too bad
Yeah.
then. Is that 30 minutes without California traffic?
Probably with California
Okay,
traffic,
so
yeah.
Not too bad.
Yeah.
The traffic here is crazy.
It is. Yeah, we're just in Huntington Beach, so
Okay.
it's not too far.
So we are watching all final matches. On 7 and 8, we have John against Dylan. On 9 and 10, Andrew against Lizette. Lane 11 and 12, Justin against Kaylee. And lane 13 and 14 has already completed with Harley Jones winning. And she's so happy. Love to see it. Girl power, that's what I'm saying.
Girl power.
We have a chance here of 3 female winners. 3 out of the 4.
We do.
The only non-female match we have is in the A division, lane 7 and 8, John and Dylan. Every other match we have a female in, which I'm all for.
I'm not sure a girl even bowled in A division today.
Okay, yeah, maybe not then.
Yeah.
We certainly didn't have a female in the top 5, but I wasn't sure outside of that. Soon you'll be in that division.
Yes, I will. Yeah, that held.
Andrew throwing, it's because he's throwing urethane. He threw urethane in qualifying too. It looks like he's still stuck with that. He is clean through 3 frames and he is currently up on Lizette, who has 2 opens.
Oh, wow.
Double for Andrew.
A lot of miss room with urethane.
However, though, in qualifying, that ball was definitely had a couple of shots that it was way too early, but I think he just started throwing it faster and then it stayed online a little better. On 7 and 8 with John and Dylan. John is currently up by 10 pins, but it's a close match. They both missed a single pin. John is up by 10 in the 5th frame. Let's see if he makes a spare. Lane 11 and 12, we have Justin and Kaylee. Kaylee with an open, her first frame, and Justin has 2 spares. Spare for Lizette in the 5th frame. Andrew is currently up. Lanes 7 and 8, Dylan is up. He has 77 in the 4th with a spare. And John has 106 in the 5th with the spare. He just changed balls, I'm pretty sure.
John and Dylan are very young for A division.
How young are they?
John is 14
Okay.
and Dylan is 15.
Oh, wow. They, like, I guess because Dylan's so tall, he just looks so much older.
Yeah.
I spoke to him about that earlier, and he said that, like, colleges kind of speak to him as if he's getting ready to graduate high school, and he's like, no, I'm not.
I'm only going into sophomore year.
Exactly, yeah. Two very good bowlers, that's for sure. And I was actually surprised that Andrew here on 9 and 10 was in B division. Watching him bowl, I feel like he would be in A division, averaging over 185, but he's in the 184, well, 160 to 184 division.
Yeah, he has a very strong game.
He is currently ahead of Lizette at the moment.
John wants us to show Justin.
Okay, we can absolutely do that. Good timing. Justin is about to step up in the 4th frame. He currently has 41 in the 3rd. He did miss a spare his last time around. A very unique style. I spoke to him before the match started and he said he was very excited and he was really happy with how he bowled today.
Oh, wow. Great spare. I don't even know what that was. I was
didn't
not
see
paying
it.
attention.
Yeah, I was busy watching Justin. This is where I wish we could have some instant replay.
Yeah. I believe it was a 6-7-9.
6-7?
Yeah, 6-7.
Not a super common lead either. Really good shot from Lizette there on lane 10. Probably can just see that in the corner of the screen. Right now we have lanes 11 and 12 with Justin and Kaylee. Close game between them. Kaylee has 35 in the 3rd. Justin was in 41 in the 3rd, but he hasn't opened. So if Kaylee can make her spare here, she will go ahead of Justin. We have John up on lane 8. See, I think he's too far right.
Yeah, he's playing really far right. With the Zero Mercy Pearl, which is what I started with, but...
And these are bowling for $1,000 in scholarship money. So lane 7 and 8 and lane 9 and 10 are bowling for $1,000. Andrew is currently ahead in his match. Good recovery after his split.
The urethane shim. Maybe it's the lefty shim.
Yeah.
Let's go back and show Justin again. His pins are wiggling. So Kaylee has 54 in the 4th on a spare. And Justin has 50 in the fourth. So 4 pins in it if Justin can convert his spare, which he does. So only 4 pin difference between them.
That was a big strike for Dylan there.
Yeah, over on 7 and 8, we have a close match over there because John split in the 8th frame. So he has 140 in the 8th. Dylan got a strike in the 8th. So if he has a double, he can bring it to a 5-pin match. Lizette with a open in the 9th. Takes a little bit of the pressure off Andrew here. Good shot from Andrew for a turkey. Looking like he's going to win this one. Lizette's max is 172. And Andrew's already there. We do have a close match on 11 and 12 between Justin and Kaylee. 5 pins in it at the moment. Looks like John moved in on that one, but still not quite enough. If he makes his spare here, there'll be 5 pins in it between that match with Dylan being ahead. Andrew has 1 on lanes 9 and 10, so he will walk away with $1,000 in scholarship money.
Very impressive game.
Yeah, really well executed game. Made that split in the 6th and then just covered it with strikes. He can shoot 236, and for being in a 160 to 184 average category, that's pretty good, I would say.
That is good, especially on these lanes.
Yeah, they are definitely tricky. I feel like the whole day they've been tough, and especially, you know, this is obviously stepladder finals, but you'd already had 5 games bowled on them prior to that. They weren't re-oiled for the stepladder. John gets the first one in the 10th, which he needs it. He needs to strike out to force Dylan to strike out.
Looks like he ball changed also. Good job, Lizette. No.
So John doesn't get the double. He can shoot 180. So a win for Andrew Wang. Really good game. He shot 235.
235 is very impressive on this pattern. I would never talk trash.
I will keep the camera on 7 and 8 because we have quite a match over there. But just so that you guys know, on 11 and 12 with Justin and Kaylee, we have Justin has 92 in the 8th. And Kaylee is currently on a spare. She has 100 in the 7th. So we'll see what she can do here. She is currently up against Justin. So Dylan needs to make his spare. Can shoot 184 if he strikes in the fill. He will then win by 4 pins. Dylan was our number 4 seed, so he will have ran the ladder. But let's see, he still has to make the spare here. There we go. He needs 7. 6 would tie. 7 to win. Take a quick look at Justin whilst Dylan's getting ready to throw his shot. Justin with a spare in the 9th, and that was a strike, first shot in the 10th. Let's see what Dylan can do. Remember, he needs 7. Oh,
And he gets it.
so Dylan Ingram wins in the A division. Beats John Abigania for the title. Round the ladder. Congrats to Andrew.
And in our A division, climbing the ladder to take the title. Nice round of applause for Dylan Ingram.
Congrats, Dylan.
You only get one more line through.
It was the haircut.
Over on 11 and 12, we have a win for Kaylee over Justin. Justin shot 131. Even
Yes, of
with
course.
the split that Kaylee left, she will still win, and she will take home $800 in scholarship money.
Story to tell. Hey, Verity, I came back.
Oh, thanks for joining me again, Gary. Everybody, this
Hey.
is Gary Holsenberg. He will
Hey.
be joining me for the last 2 minutes to
2
basically
seconds?
say goodbye to all of you.
I wanted to just shout out to the SoCal bowling proprietors that put this big championship on. Then they had this grand finals today, and they've had qualifiers, and it's been awesome. So just really a big thank you to all those SoCal.
Absolutely. It's been a fantastic day. Thank you to Storm for bringing me out as well and setting up the live stream so that everybody at home has been able to watch our winners of Dylan Ingram, Andrew Wang, Kaylee Puraganan, and Harley Jones.
Harley Jones. Look, I just wanted to show. So you see all those lines? Verity was lining people out when they got eliminated. Verity, I think that was spicy. I
Gary's
liked
making it seem like it was a bad thing, but it allowed me to keep track of who was still in.
I
Who
know you
wasn't.
did such
Because
a
I'll
cool
be
job.
honest, I don't know everybody's names. I have not seen all of these
Well,
bowlers before.
a lot we just met for the first time.
Exactly.
Yeah, it was
Which
great.
is awesome. It's been great to see everyone. Thank you all for coming out and bowling.
Yeah.
It's been an amazing event. I hope that I know that it's going to be happening for the next couple of years. I think it's going to get bigger and better. So if you don't know about it, be on the lookout for next year's event.
And follow Verity on all of her social media platforms so she could say good day. Is that what you guys say in England? Good day?
I personally don't really say it, but some people do.
What do you say?
Hello?
Terrible.
Good morning?
Good morning. Bye, peoples.
Thanks for watching.